Hello, lords and ladies of YouTube, and welcome back to Nightly Gaming's Nightly Gaming and another episode of Hearthstone. So today I'm bringing you an interesting deck build that I decided to try out. I call it my Mech Hunter. So you're wondering, well, why specifically use hunters for this? Well, because hunters naturally have good abilities to just rush down face, because hunter. Mech is usually a good speed deck, a good fast-paced deck. Also, I get Metal Tooth Leaper, which is a good card in a mech deck, as well as all of my different traps and things like that, and quick shots and arcane shots, so I can clear board really well and have a continuous presence on board. This isn't just a super aggro deck, though. It does have some late game, like Dr. Boom, Karen Bloodhoof. I have my Clockwork Knight to buff things up. But here, I'll go through the actual deck list with you now. So I have 2 Arcane Shots in here, just because Arcane Shot is a cheap way of just clearing board. It helps if you don't get a good early curve, that it helps you kind of stay in there early on, as well as clear out some irritating things later on. It can also be used to finish phase, which is always nice. Explosive Traps, because Explosive Trap, 2 damage to everyone, including the enemy hero when you're attacked. Wonderful. I have 1 Flare in here, mostly just because of the rise of Secret Paladins, but then also to deal with things like mage decks and things like that. But yeah, so this I just have 1 in there as a in case of in case I get screwed over by secrets. After that, I have 2 Quick Shots. 2 cost, deal 3 damage, just really nice. Not to mention, if it's the last card of my hand, I also get the draw off of it, which is nice. But I don't even need it necessarily for that. I can use it to finish off face, to finish off a minion, so that's always nice. I also have 1 Snake Trap in here, just because those extra little bodies on the field are good to keep your tempo up, and also by putting an extra trap out there, they're never quite sure what it is. So it gives you that kind of mind game advantage. I also have 2 Annoyatrons, cheap mech that is true to its name of being annoying. Taunt, Divine Shield, hard to kill, helps protect things like my Mech Warper and stuff like that. 2 Mad Scientists, just because I have so many secrets in this deck and they're so useful, I want to be able to get them out. It also gives me a body on the field that they're usually kind of hesitant to kill, so that's nice as well. 2 Mech Warpers, because I have lots of mechs and I want my mechs to be cheaper, not to mention it's stat efficient, 2, 2, 3. Micro Machine, at the start of each turn gain 1 attack, that's just nice. It can scale up really quickly, and if I have something like my Annoyatron in the way, or if I can get like my Arcane Nullifier out, then it becomes much harder to kill them, and then they can end up doing some serious damage. I also throw 1 Eaglehorn Bow in here since I have so many secrets. It has the potential to get a lot of extra durability, not to mention that extra 3 damage, just nice all around. I have 1 Metal Tooth Leaper, because it gives your other mechs +2 attack, so this can be a good way of getting a sudden burst of damage. Not to mention, it's not exactly the best stat line, 3, 3, 3, but it's not so horribly awful that I would avoid it. I also have 2 Tinkertown Technicians. If you have a mech, gain +1/+1 and add a spare part to your hand, so this can actually be a pretty decent card. 4/4 for 3 cost, plus that spare part's always nice, and it's pretty easy to get the mech synergy on with this deck, so 2 of those. I also have 1 Arcane Nullifier, X21, taunt that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. I don't really have any buff spells in here, so there's no reason for me to target it, and it also makes it really irritating for things like mages to get rid of. Same with like warlocks, and it's just wonderful. It's a nice durable taunt. I also have 2 Mechanical Yetis, because Yetis, not to mention the spare part is nice. So yeah, its stat line's just good. I also have 2 Piloted Shredders, because once again, Piloted Shredder, it's a mech, and there's no reason not to put Piloted Shredder in a deck unless you have something else that specifically needs to go in the deck. Death Rattle, summon a random 2-cost minion. Yeah, that's just nice. Extra minion for decent stats, just nice. I also have 2 Explosive Shots in here for a bit more powerful board clear. This deck is somewhat lacking in the board clear area, so this is a nice way of dealing with larger taunts like Sludge Belcher, especially if they have things on either side. if they have just a bunch of small minions, it can be used to wipe out a bunch of small minions, so that's mostly what it's used for. I also have one Clockwork Knight in here, not two, because the 5/5/5 is a pretty good body to have on the field, and giving a friendly mech +1/+1 is just nice all around. But I only have one in here because I felt I needed the room for some of the other cards in the deck. I also have a Karen Bloodhoof because I wanted some kind of 6-cost card in here, and it's just a strong, persistent creature that they can't get rid of in one shot. They have to at least do 2 because of the Death Rattle summoning 4/5 Bane Bloodhoof. So that's nice. And then I have Dr. Boom because Dr. Boom is OP and a monster. So yeah, that's the deck. I'm going to go ahead and hop into some games now and show you how it works. So I'm against another hunter. If this is a face hunter, I could actually be facing a little bit of a problem. If the beast hunter, I should be just fine. The good news is I got a great starting hand, which I'm going to definitely keep. So I have played a few rounds with this deck so far, and it's gone fairly well. My first iteration of this deck did terrible, but after some modifications, it's actually been doing very well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the Mech Warper out this turn and hope that he doesn't kill it, so that way I can summon Micro Machine and my Annoyatron, which would be really nice. And or at least one or the other along with... Okay, no, there's the quick shot. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Well, I will counter you with an Annoyatron then. But yeah, no, so I've had pretty good success with it so far, but I haven't played a ton of games with it, and I haven't actually encountered another hunter yet, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. But we will see. We will see. So, what do I want to do here? I could Arcane Shot that to pop it. I could kill Leper Gnome with him. And then he'll kill my Annoyatron with the Spiderlings next turn. But that's not too big of a deal. Now I'll go ahead and summon my Micro Machine. So he starts powering up. Hopefully he can't kill him next turn. And if he does, it's still not the end of the world. But, you know, it'd be nice if he didn't. So far though, this is looking like a bit of a Face Hunter deck though. One iteration of the Face Hunter deck anyways. Oh, that's inconvenient. That is very inconvenient. Okay. So my guess is this is Explosive Trap. But, just in case it's not, I'm going to attack face. Haha! Freezing Trap! Good, I almost made an unfavorable trade there. And then I will put down my Explosive Trap to clear off his board. It would be really nice if he plays another thing and then gets that killed too. But it's not like that. I don't think he would make a simple mistake like that. Yeah. Lotheb. That admittedly catches me off guard. Huh. I don't really want to throw out one of my Micro Machines because it'll just die. So I guess I'm just going to end my turn there, because the next turn I can use Explosive Shot to kill that, and then whatever adjacent to it. That really causes some problems for me though, that I'm not a big fan of. It's getting to do quite a bit of damage to my face, which is unfortunate. And plus, I would like to summon my my Karen Bloodhoof this turn, but that's not going to happen. I wonder what secret that is. Since I'm selling my Cairn Bloodhoof, I'm going to power that up. Let's see if he decides to wipe it out with his Eaglehorn bow, or I'm assuming that's a explosive trap. But I can't be certain. The question is though, do I Do I kill the mad scientist and risk him getting a second secret, or do I just attack his face?
I wonder.
Let's risk it and attack face. It's a freezing trap, okay. Which, if you're wondering why I attacked with the Clockwork Knight, it's because a Clockwork Knight in my hand again isn't necessarily a bad thing. So we'll actually just go ahead and play that again and power him up and attack his face. Five, 6, 7. Ah. Yep. He was able to do it. GG. Oh well. Not the end of the world. So, yeah, the Face Hunter caused some problems. I didn't get any of my taunts, really, which is kind of annoying. You know, I would have liked to get my Arcane Nullifier or something like that, but it is what it is. Against a rogue, eh? I wonder what kind of rogue it is.
Let the hunt begin.
I mean, if it's a mill rogue, I don't think that would be very good for do I want to keep on to the explosive shots? Do I want to hold on to the... Yeah, I'll put the explosive trap back, and I'll put one of the explosive shots back. I think I'm going to keep one, though. I was going to keep the Tinkertown, just because realistically I'm likely to get some kind of mech, so yeah. Okay. That's actually not too bad of a hand at all. Pretty decent curve, assuming that he summons something turn 1. We'll also see what I draw, though. Because I might just turn 1 coin Mech Warper, but I don't really see a reason to as of right now. Flare is going to be useless here, but I mean, I could summon Mech Warper, but I have nothing to follow it up with. But I could gamble that there's going to be a mech coming out of here that will be a 2 cost for whatever reason, but I don't think it's worth it. Gamble without much potential payoff. Blood Mage Thalnos. That's interesting. Oh, is this rogue going for spell damage? That'd be an interesting build, a spell damage rogue. Yeah, there's that 3 damage backstab. Okay. That's annoying, actually. He just killed both my Mech Warpers without any effort. Okay, so you know what? Forget you. I'm not tolerating that. I mean, I'm okay with him using the Wicked Knife to attack the Mad Scientist, because even if the Mad Scientist dies, I'm totally okay with it. You know, I care more about my secrets than him. Not to mention, he'll still get to do 2 damage to the face, so that's nice. Is this a combo of spell damage and mill rogue? Maybe? I don't fully understand what's going on here, but okay. So I feel like most likely he's going to trade that into my piloted shredder, and then I'll get to summon something off of that. So it's a good trade, and then it also allows me to summon something. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, this seems to be like some kind of a mill rogue that had Blood Mage Thalnos in it for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Ah, okay. So he's just gonna trade into that. That's fine. That's fine. That's still fine. Okay, let's see here. What can I do? I could snake trap. No. I could. I don't really want to summon you without any mechs on the field. I'll summon snake traps and shoot him in the face, and I guess call it a day there. I go ahead and kill this. Probably should have killed that first. Yeah, because see, then that would have been a better turn. That was dumb of me. I'm big old dummy dumb. Because if I had attacked him first, I would have seen what my options were, and I would have had a better option, like Annoyatron and Tinkertown Technician. Ooh, wheel. So far, he's not able to mill me too well, since most of my cards aren't too expensive. So that's nice. Not to mention, I don't have a whole lot of draw myself, so I can still use all my cards without any consequences, really. That is one of the other weaknesses about this deck, is there's no draw, so. This just does not want to light. I want to light. Oh, okay, they gave up. Okay. Well then, I guess I will play one more and see how that goes. Warlock. I actually don't think that's a bad matchup for me. I think that's actually quite a good matchup for me. So I'm going to put the Explosive Trap and Cairn back. Keep the Mad Scientist. Ooh, and there's a Micro Machine and a Snake Trap. That's actually a overall pretty good starting hand, if you ask me. Okay. Let's see if he has anything to do turn 1. Voidwalker or anything. Come on, I just want to have a diverse farm over here. Give me a purple carrot thing, whatever it's supposed to be. Yep, see there's the Voidwalker. And there's my purple carrot. Just in time. Oh. Okay. That's an admittedly impressive start. So I'll just throw down my my Mad Scientist there. I don't know how this one's gonna go. Great. Knife Juggler combined with Warlock, he's probably going to be focused on summoning lots and lots of little imps, most likely. Okay, what do I want to do here? So I'll throw the Mad Scientist into one of these, see what I get off of that, and then I'll... Let's see. I need to get rid of that before it gets to do anything. And I'll also summon my Snake Trap. Yeah, let's see what happens out of this.
Put this apple on your head.
Another Knife Juggler? Really? Really? That's just unfortunate. I don't know why he would have played that before he attacked my face. He didn't know what spell I had. Or what secret I had. It could have been really bad for him. Okay, let's see. And that should be Explosive Trap. Yep. Okay. So... I'm not going to give him anything on my board to attack. I'm just going to have him have to attack my face. Because if he does that, everything on his board's dead. Yep. And there we go. Okay, bye. So you got anything to follow up with? Nope. Good for me. And then I'll combo these guys together. Get some nice board control and that beautiful little spare part. Get him powering up so he can start hitting like a truck. Okay. Hello? That's unfortunate. Okay. I don't want to get rid of that. So, okay, we'll attack with that. Arcane shot. Clear out the taunt with him. Do I? Oh, someone piloted Shredder. And I will actually go ahead and stealth him to make sure he can't just kill him in one turn. Unless he Hellfires. Hellfire would kill both of them this turn. That would kind of suck. But I think it'd still be fine. I'm feeling good about this match. We've gotten rid of both of his knife jugglers so far, so that's a big part of his deck gone if he is going for some kind of like a Zoolock type of a thing. Okay, so kill that thing right now. We'll go ahead and just summon Dr. Boom. Get some massive control over the board. You know, it's usually hard to come back when someone has this much board control. So he's gonna Siphon Soul the Dr. Boom, which kind of sucks, but you know, I still have two 4-attack minions as well as those irritating as hell bombs. Let's see, 3 damage. Okay, that's not bad. And then he finally activated my snake trap, which I just realized I'm glad that he killed so many things before he activated that, because otherwise my board would have been full and that would have been wasted. Yeah, we'll Noitron. We'll go ahead and throw out the flare so that way we can get the draw off of this, because he doesn't have... Huh? Oh, right, I forgot I get a draw off of that. I was so confused there for a second. Okay. And that's GG. I just wanted to see what I was going to get off that draw. So, well played. And that's my Mech Hunter. I didn't get to see a really good game with it off of these games, but you can definitely see the potential in it. I definitely wouldn't say this is like the best deck ever. There's definitely better hunters. Like Phase Hunter is still just a consistently good deck. Irritating beyond belief, but consistently good. But if you're looking for a fun new way of playing Hunter, this could definitely be a way of building him. So if you guys think I could make any changes that would make the deck better, let me know in the comment section down below. Love to hear your guys' ideas on what I could do to make this deck better. Also tell me if you have any ideas on other kind of deck builds and things like that you'd want me to try out. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more of my videos, check out my channel where I have all my videos that I posted previously up. I do Hearthstones every Tuesday and Wednesday. Also click subscribe to be notified whenever I put out new videos. I do new videos every single day. And if you like this video, click the like button down below. Always appreciated. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Bye!